Shalom, Yeshua, one staff source by giving all praise to Abolish and Shai, that one this pulse of GMS and honest two brothers that are doing the work in truth while sincerity. So I'll do a real quick one. This is a newspaper headline from here in England. Basically says abolishing cash in hand jobs would raise £6 billion in tax and benefit workers, right? And we already know what that goes into, right? It goes here, it says technology can make life easier. And what we are suggesting is, as we move to a more cashless society than when, for example, your window cleaner charges, you can pay cashlessly. Now, this is Esau being a devil for two reasons, because we all know that the thing he would implement is the chip. You know, that's the next big technological advancement. It's the next big it thing in terms of technology, right? But also it's this thing about how it would benefit workers. Look, if you're earning cash in hand money, you're making, you ain't having to declare all of that, right? Which is, which is why businesses prefer not to, right? But it's like, look at the usual scriptures. Revelation 13 and 16 says, and he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads, right? That no man might buy or sell. And this is what this is suggesting here. They don't use the terminology, but for those of us in the know, we already know what that's leaning to, what's leading to. That's why all of basically most payment terminals nowadays are contactless, if not all. Right, especially over here in Europe. I know in England, certainly, the majority of the ones in London are ready. Even the cash machines nowadays are ready for the contactless. So you just put your, you put your card on the machine. Don't even need to put it inside anymore, right? And that might no man might buy or sell because they want to track everything, every payment. Like they're basically saying, because people basically pay cash in hand, right? That means the economy is losing £6 billion. But here it is. If that's such an important number, I'm sure they'll be taking more tax from these companies like Amazon and Google, that basically do business here in the UK, but then won't pay any tax or basically next to nothing because of tax loopholes. Right, basically showing you once again that Esau was the damn devil. Right, this is Daniel 12 and 4 says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. And you see that knowledge has been increased. Technology has improved exponentially over the last 100 years or so. Right, just over 10 years ago, in fact, just 15 years ago, for instance, you still had the Nokias, the big Nokias. That was the thing 10 years ago. That was what, 2007. That's when it was just about having, what do you call it? Enhanced phones, not even smartphones, enhanced phones. The iPhone's 10th birthday was like 10 years, it was roughly 10 years ago, actually. So technology has increased ridiculously since then. Most people didn't really have fast internet speeds 10 years ago, etc., 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 etc. Right. This is Psalms 55 and 21. It's like, and the reason I brought that out is because with all of these technological advancements, we lean and move closer to the chip. Right, and that's the main thing. Like this contactless thing is basically taking over the economy here. I can't remember when contactless was first coming out, but now your phone can do contactless, your card is contactless, your means to travel are contactless, even your car keys are contactless nowadays. You just have to have the keys nearby and it will unlock. I think with some cars, but don't quote me on this, I think some cars will even start. Everything nowadays is this ease, which has come from the improvements in technology, and that's ultimately come into the chip. As it Psalms 55 and 21 says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart, and his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Once again, this is going to be touted as being, oh, it's all great for you and the economy, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. However, right, if you take the means, which will be this chip, if you take the means to achieve what it is that they're proposing, right, then you're basically gonna die. He's basically killed you through his smooth words. Now he's Esau, so-called white man, right? This is how God wanted. 6 is, ye have so much and bring a little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. He that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes. So you might be a brother who does cash in hand jobs, right? But now Esau's trying to make it such that you can't even do that and keep ultimately what's rightfully yours. Right now, because what am I saying now to go and evade tax? Nah, you a Jake, man. You go and get locked up for that shit. Because and this is Esau being as wicked as he is, because it's one of the two. I think you can evade tax, but you can't avoid tax, right? And Jake, our lawyer, Jake, who actually has their own lawyer that can battle this kind of case for them, right? Which is Yahweh Shah says, it says, give unto Caesar's what is Caesar's, right? Because Esau will come for you. When it's his money involved, Esau will come for you. So am I saying don't pay your taxes? No, I ain't saying that at all, but basically saying that this article here shows just what kind of time we're in. It shows that this thing here of ours is close. That the time is at hand wherein, Israel shall be saved. Right, so I just thought I'd share that with you. Yeah, I ain't 100%, so it's like if I was going round in circles, but yeah, that I'm gonna say, Shalom.